What's up, gamers? What's up? Happy Friday, everybody. It's Friday. This screen is really bright. I'm sorry to blind you like that. It's a necessary evil. As you can see, I had a different camera pulled up at the start of this. That requires different settings, but I can't figure out how to make them different settings. It doesn't make sense. Anyways, hi, what's up? How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good Friday. I'm stalling for time here while I figure this. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me just 1 second to figure this out. I think we want to take this down a notch. There we go. Much better, much better, much better. How is everybody doing today? Guys, we have a huge stream today. Very massive, very important, very exciting. Very exciting. We've got all kinds of stuff to do on today's stream. I know normally our streams are pretty boring around here. We like to keep things low key, low interest, you know, very easy to just second screen, turn off, look away. Not today. Not today. You want to be keyed in for this whole thing. I promise it's going to be a wild ride from start to finish. Let me go ahead and get this music turned down just a little bit. But first off, how's everybody doing? How are we all doing today? It is Friday after all. Can't say it enough. Cannot stress it enough, guys. Today is Friday. And Friday is, as you know, a sacred day around here. Fridays for the gamers. That is for sure. Speaking of gamers, we're going to be joined by actually several gamers today. Arl will be joining us here shortly. And after that, we've got Will and Alex tuning in for a special 4-person playtest. 4 people playing Cards with Shapes today. I've hesitated to put Cards with Shapes on the stream up until now. Just because it kind of you need 4, you need 3, or at least 3, ideally 4, maybe even 5. You can play it with 5 for Cards with Shapes, and so we will be doing that today. We got it all locked in. We got all the gamers round up, and yeah, it's happening. Today is the day. But before that, I'm sure you noticed. I'm sure you already saw the insane, absolutely nutty shot that we opened up the stream with. Let me kick it back over there. I'm realizing now that maybe I don't have my microphone turned on for this scene, so give me just like 5 seconds. You're going to have to sit in silence for 5 seconds, okay? But after that, we will be right back. Give me just 1 second here. Just 5 seconds. Okay, there we go. Now you can hear me again. Very cool, very epic. And why don't we also do a little bit of this, get the stream overlay on there. There we go. Now we're cooking. Oh, and here is Arl. Hello, Arl. What's up? How you doing? Oh, Arl. Arl, I can't hear you if you are speaking. Okay. There we go. I was a little stressed out for a second there, because no. Okay, I'll let you.
And Discord did not like that I had tried to do that.
Okay. Well, I will let you take the blame for that. I appreciate you jumping in front of the bullet for me on that one. Everybody, welcome Arl, everybody. Arl is here. They couldn't hear you at first because I also was doing a similar oopsie. Wow. But now we're all sorted out. And I'm setting up a scene right now so that everybody can see these beautiful games. I've got a big, beautiful stack of games set up on a table here that we're about to dive into. Normally, we start the days off with the Board Game Geek Roundup, but today we don't need to go to online for that. We've got the games here. We've got the games here in-house on a table, and we're about to look at them. Did I tell you about this? I don't know if I briefed you on what the plan for today's stream was.
Well, I know we're doing there's a group stream today.
That's correct, yes.
You don't know what we're playing on the group stream, if I'm being honest with you.
Okay, we're playing Cards with Shapes on the group stream.
Okay. Wow, look at this camera. Look at all this stuff.
Yeah. You see all this? You seeing all this?
Yeah.
It's quite nice.
I'm really interested in the game, like center bottom row.
Arts.
That one seems really
Oh.
appealing to me. No, below it.
Oh,
Below it.
Mythmash. Oh, interesting. Mythmash, yeah. I actually am a big
Yeah.
Mythmash fan myself. I was so excited to see it it was not at Gen Con. I don't know what this bit is, but it happened to coincide that the same day that my Gen Con box got here, so did my manufacturer's first copies box. So we have Mythmash and Draft Duel in-house as well today, which I'm very excited about. We will unbox those. The rest of these I think we're just going to look at briefly. But those we will certainly be unboxing. I'm going to... I need to figure out a good way to screen share this with you, Arl. I think what I'm going to do is go like this and just share with you my my streaming hub. And you can look at it that way. How does that sound to you? Okay.
That sounds great.
There you go.
Thank you.
There you go. You should be seeing it now. You
Yep,
won't
I see it.
have the delay. Perfect. Wow. It actually gets exactly just that one window. That worked out better than I thought it would. Okay, cool. So I think what we're going to do here, I actually have a different cam set up for this. I have a tabletop, this thing. Okay, I have this thing set up. And I'm realizing now that I need to add Arl's audio to this as well, so they can hear you. Okay, there we go. Arl is now with us. And let me actually add in a different thing as well. It's camera settings. There's a card from the stream that the playtest we're going to be doing later today. Pretty exciting. Give me 1 second to just copy and paste over this face cam, guys, so we have this ready. You would think that I would have this all sorted out, but turns out it did not. We got a lot of new elements going on today. Lots of new, fun things going on. Okay. There we go. All right, we're all set. Perfect. So what we're going to do is I'm going to grab games from the stack, from this big stack, and then I will be bringing them over to this little table that I've got set up right here. There's my hand. I'm hoping that this table is big enough to capture all of the games we want to capture. If not, then that's too bad. We're just going to work with what we got. So, without further ado, why don't I go grab some games? I'll be right back, and we'll look at them. BRB.
Games. I'm here and waiting for games. You can see him. If you look very carefully, if you look very closely in the bottom left corner, you can see him grabbing games.
All right, we're ready to rock.
What are we starting with?
We are starting... That's a great question, Earl. I should have arranged these in some kind of an order. Why don't we start small? It's always best to start small, right? So let me show you. I'm trying to think in my head what the best way to categorize each of these is. But why don't we grab these three? These are 3 games that I picked up from the All Play booth at Gen Con. One of them, Things and Rings in particular, I'm very excited to give a try. This seems like a great little party game.
Are these is this by the same publisher?
Yes, these are all from All Play, which sometimes I have a hard time figuring out what All Play's deal is. You can see their little logo on the side of each of these boxes. All Play, what they might be most famous for actually is their big bags that they make. They have like a whole line of board gaming like transportation bags that are like perfectly sized for like standard board game sizes and whatnot. But they also have just like a ton of games now. Like they do Kabuto Sumo, and they do did River Valley Glassworks, which was huge at the convention this year. And what else? I'm trying to think what other. I think Kabuto Sumo is probably their biggest one so far. But Things and Rings, I think, is poised to be to topple even that. even Kabuto Sumo. Are you familiar with that one, Arl? Do you know Kabuto
Sumo? I am, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I feel like that's a popular game. It's hard for me to gauge sometimes, but I feel like I see Target and.
Sorry, I was going to say I love the Dr. Seuss aesthetic of things in rings so much.
Yes, it's got that good Dr. Seuss aesthetic. It's got So briefly to summarize this game, you've got this. First of all, what's up, Sophie? Thanks for tuning in. Also, thanks for shipping me these games, dude. Shout out, Sophie. Huge. I would not have these in-house.
Huge, and I mean literally. That box was huge.
That was a that was a massive box. It was a massive box. So I appreciate you so much, and it's very cool for you to get to watch the fruits of your labors here now on stream. So without further ado, here we go. Things with rings. Basically, you got these 3 Venn diagrams, right? You got a 3-pronged Venn diagram, which I think is like I think you get like little rubber band looking things that come in the game, and then there are cards that just have images on them, images of like all kinds of things, as the name suggests. No text, no like descriptors, no tags, no nothing. And then one person knows a set of rules for like what belongs, what can be in which part of the Venn diagram, and the rest of the players, I think this is the way that I understand it, are just kind of like placing things silently into different parts of the Venn diagram, and then the player who knows the rules will tell them whether it can go there or not. And they're like the goal is to figure out the rules of the Venn diagram by silently placing cards into each of them. So I'm sure there's probably more to it than that. But this is a great example of a game that like you can just understand visually. So I've not read any rules. I've not watched any how to play videos for this. I've just like watched over the shoulder of somebody playing it at the convention. Just like, this is sick. I already get it. So Things with Rings. Very excited to give that a play. These other 2, I picked up sort of as market research, specifically for our Play Now line of games. And I won't say more than that because I don't want to. I don't want to do any spoilers on stream today. But if you are tuning in from the Play community and you know what's up with Play Now, then you're getting a little inside look at what might be coming in the future. I'll say it one last time. This is the last thing I'll say about these 2. Market research. Okay? Okay, that's our first 3. Let's get those off the table. Let's keep moving here. All right, let's put 3 more games on the table. So these 3 I picked up from the... I want to say it's called Pandasaurus. Is that... Well, I guess it's on the... Yeah, there it is, Pandasaurus. I don't know why I'm struggling for the name there. It's literally on the box. Pandasaurus is the name of the game company. They do Machikoro, and they got another game that I have. I don't know. I know I remembered them from something else besides Machikoro, but Machikoro is their big one. And so I swung by the booth to see what's new with Machikoro. No Machikoro presents, by the way, even though they do have a video game for Machikoro coming out. I think we talked about it on stream, didn't we? Didn't you point this out?
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
So, don't know what's up with that, but stopped by the booth, and these 2, I'll be honest. The main reason I got these 2 is because it was $15 or 2 for $20. So I paid $20 and got 2 nice little small box games. They're both 2 players. It looks like. I'm pretty sure, if I'm remembering correctly, which I feel like is an underexplored category of games. Yeah, this one is exclusively 2 players. This one is also exclusively 2 players. Yeah, so Unrest and District Noir. I don't know very much about these games. Excuse me. I don't know very much, but they were cheap. They looked cool. I love the like Akira vibes going on in this one, especially. And so I was like, what the heck? Why not? $20. That's what can you even buy for $20 these days, right? And I did. I'll tell you, as I was walking away from that booth, I did have a long mental conversation with myself about, how important is price just everything in a convention like this at Gen Con? If you have, I feel like they probably moved a lot of copies of these games because they were $20.
I feel like Pandasaurus, I'm not attacking Pandasaurus. I actually like a lot of their games, but I feel like they kind of like are trying to dominate this like dirt cheap game market. And every time I've been to a convention that Pandasaurus is at, they always have some like ridiculous deal running. And I'm like,
Really?
yeah, well, at Origins, we were near Pandasaurus, not this past year, but the last year. And they had these like crazy markdowns on their products.
Huh. That is interesting.
It might just be their strategy. It might just be what their PR team came up with, you know?
It seems like it kind of is because, I mean, they had a nice booth, don't get me wrong, but there wasn't like anything special about it really. It looked good, but it was just like it was shelves. There were games on the shelves. There was tables where they were demoing games. Nice little checkout area. But like the main eye-catching thing about it was the big signs that said, 2 for $20. And that definitely pulled me in. Me in. And so I'll get back to you guys about how these games end up being. Probably I'll get back to you about all of these games on the table. I'd love to start doing like some unboxing videos and like some game designer thoughts. I think I talked about this last time on stream. I don't want to get into like board game review territory because that's not my job. I'm not a board game reviewer. But I do feel like it's maybe interesting to hear from a board game designer perspective, what's up with these games, So more on that in the future. Beacon Patrol, I do know a little bit about. I've seen some videos for this online. I saw it at the show, obviously, at Pandasaurus booth and picked it up. Yeah. It's like, it's basically, it's Carcassonne. It's basically Carcassonne with, I would say, cooler art and...
it's got a gorgeous art style.
It's a gorgeous art style. We love it. We do love the art style. I almost want to say that it might be cooperative too, or maybe there's like a cooperative thing that goes with it. I don't know. But yeah, you can see on the back here, it's like very Carcassonne looking. You're like matching up these tiles to build little lighthouse things for your boats to sail around. And I don't know, I'm doing a bad job describing this. I haven't played it myself, but I will play it soon, and I will once again get back to you on how it is. But yeah, the art style is huge for this one for me. It is definitely gorgeous. And I also, can we take a second to talk about the box shape too? I love a long box like this, or I guess in this box's case, a tall box. It's very abnormal, but I feel like it makes it stand out on a shelf, It doesn't look like a board game, per se. Or like you would necessarily expect a board game to look like. Which is also something we've talked about on the channel before, is... I think we talked about it when we were looking at the CMYK Games website. Talking about how like they're gorgeous games. They look great on a shelf. Probably a lot of people buy them just because they look good on a shelf, so... Much to consider with Beacon Patrol.
I would buy this game because it looks good on a shelf.
Yeah, I did buy this game because it looked good on a shelf. So here we are. All right, that's those three. Let's continue as I set these off to the side. What to do next? Let's look at Jungle Ball. This is called Jungle Ball. Speaking of games that I just love the art style for. This actually showed up in one of my Instagram and YouTube shorts that I put together about like cool game art at Gen Con this year. This was prominently
I've never heard
featured.
of this or seen this. You had me at the name alone.
Jungle
when you
Ball?
said, let's talk about Jungle Ball, and I said, I'm in.
I would love
and then you brought this box out, and I said, yeah, I'm in.
Yeah, it looks sick. I think it's like a very small, very indie team that did this. This might be their first game. They were in the Entrepreneur's Alley segment of the Gen Con Hall. And so they were not... This is not a big company. I didn't see... They were like promoting one other game at their booth that I think is like coming into Kickstarter soon, which looks similarly awesome. Same art style. It's like a space... It's like a mech robots in space kind of game though, which I'm also super into. So probably I will be checking that out. Also... 2 players exclusively. I got a good number of 2-player games at Gen Con this year. 15 to 20 minutes. That's a nice, quick gameplay time as well. So that caught my attention. I will say I don't know that much about the gameplay here. So once again, I'll have to get back to you. But Orto Games is the studio here. Orto Games, if you guys are interested in checking this out. Yeah, not sure if it launched at Gen Con or what the deal. I similarly to Arl, I have not seen anything about this game yet. I just saw the art, and it was also $20, and so it's like, well, why not? Why not, right? You got to get Jungle Ball. You go to Gen Con, you got to pick up a copy of Jungle Ball. That's what you do. All right. Let's do this. Let's do this one next. Cyberpunk Edge Runners Mission Kit. Okay, so this is a role-playing game, and this I picked up almost exclusively because I would like to do a piece of content on this in the future, because there's quite the history, quite the, I don't know if you'd call it irony, but this is a game that started out as a role-playing game in, like, I want to say the 80s. This is not that long after D&D kind of popped off. Similar time frame. It's old school role-playing game. Set in like a dystopian future. I think the original one was like Cyberpunk 2021 or something like that. So it was like distant future at that point. Not so distant future at this point in time, but yeah, that's kind of what the game was. And it was like, you know, you guys know what Cyberpunk is at this point. But anyway, so fast forward, like 50 years almost. I don't know. I guess I don't know the exact timeline of how everything worked out, but there's a video game, right? So Cyberpunk 2077 adapts. They adapt the core rules of Cyberpunk 2021, the role-playing game from forever ago. And just like you would adapt the rules of a CRPG, or the rules of like D&D to a CRPG set in a fantasy setting, you do the exact same thing, except now in a, I guess Cyberpunk 2077 isn't a CRPG, but it is a role-playing game, and it is adapted from the base rules of Cyberpunk 2021 in the same way that a lot of fantasy role-playing games are adapted from like basically D&D core rules. So then you fast forward another like 3 years, and there's an anime that comes out based on Cyberpunk 2027, which everybody's like, what? Collab of the century. Studio Trigger's doing the animation for it. It looks sick. It's a great show. So yeah, and then to come full circle, to complete the full circle, now we have a Cyberpunk 2077 Edge Runners based on the anime role-playing game, tabletop role-playing game that came out, I guess this year. So, anyways, bit of a storied history with this one, and feel like it's gonna make a nice little piece of content. I got to talk to the guy who was at the booth who was responsible, I guess, for adapting the base game rules into this setting, and like finding all the little ways to interact with the stuff that the anime and the video game introduce. So that was very cool. I was this close to asking him if I could like record part of our conversation and make it part of the content, but I chickened out. It seemed, in the moment, it seemed like a very cringe thing.
You should have done it.
I should have done it. I guess maybe I should have done it. Oh well, I've got it all up here. And anyways, that's coming in the future. Look out to see more of this game. That is Cyberpunk Edge Runners, the role-playing game. We'll save this one for last. We'll go to the Red Dragon Inn. Now, full disclosure, I bought this. I feel like I say that at the start of each of these game descriptions. I don't need to disclose myself. I don't need to explain myself here. I just need to talk. I bought.
This is Alex's favorite game.
Yeah, well,
are you sure we're not playing this on stream today?
That's why I bought it. Is because Alex loved it, and they were very insistent. They weren't insistent, but they were like, "We should totally play this back at the Airbnb." And so I got a copy of it, and I played it, and it is very fun. I do like it quite a bit. It's very nerdy. It's like peak nerd humor, I would say. Each of the cards, you each play like a character that has a deck of cards, and each of the cards in the deck are titled with like little one-liner quips that they would throw out at a pub. And I'm telling you guys, the nerd humor it doesn't get any better than Red Dragon Inn. It's like deliciously cringy. I loved it. I thought it was very fun to play. The mechanics aren't like anything too special. Each character kind of has their own way that they interact with their deck. This is, as you can see, this is the 9th version of it that they put out. So I feel like in some ways the characters in this version have kind of fallen into that trap where board games go sometimes, where they just have too many expansions and they're kind of grasping at straws for like ways to make the characters unique still. So they're a little convoluted in this one, but fun nonetheless. I played the little tiefling girl in the back there, and she got to like, she had this unique thing where she could do like basically Yu-Gi-Oh! Trap cards. She like play cards face down from her hand on her turn, and then you flip them over and they do something on other people's turns. So that was pretty fun. And yeah, not too much more to say about Red Dragon Inn. I feel like this franchise has been out for forever, so if it's something you're interested in, you've probably already played it. But yeah, that is that. I did enjoy my time with it quite a bit. We'll be returning to it in the future, I'm sure. Last but certainly not least, perhaps even most, we have ARCs. So ARCs, if you've been watching the channel, you know about ARCs. It's been at the top of the Board Game Geek hotness list for over a month now. I mean, it was at the top for over a month. I think it's like in third place now or something like that. But yeah, highly anticipated game. I feel like I only got a copy of this because I was lucky enough to have a vendor's badge. And
I was going to say, I heard it sold out day one. I was going to ask you about this.
Yeah, it sold out day. Well, I think they had like a specific quantity of games for each day. But yeah, it's sold out as far as I could tell, like first thing every day. I mean, I went in with a vendor badge, and so the only other people that were in the room when I got to buy this were like other vendors and members of the media. And their stock was like already running. I still had to stand in a line in a room full of just those people, like a pretty considerable line to get this copy of this game. So feel pretty lucky that that worked out for me, but I am super stoked to give this a try. Yeah, I mean, what more is there to say, really? It's ARCs. You know? It's the hotness. It is what it is. You got anything, Arl? You got anything you want to add on ARCs before we... Or about any of these
I don't know. I literally don't know anything about ARCs. Everybody talks about ARCs, and I don't know what I don't know what ARCs is.
You don't know about ARCs?
I know that everybody knows about ARCs. That's what I know.
Yeah, I'll be real. I don't know that much more than you do. It's, from what I understand, a trick-taking game with lots and lots and lots of extra steps. The suit that is like dominant each round, and the rounds are long, by the way. It's like, I think this is like a 3-hour game. 60 to 120 minutes. But you know how these estimates always go on the side of the box. It's probably closer to 2.5 hours. So yeah, it's like long rounds where you're playing a trick-taking game, and you'll do things to influence which suit is trump. I could be misdescribing this, but I think that is the general gist.
I mean, I don't know, so I just believe you.
And I think the main appeal is that it feels like you're playing through like a space opera, but without all of the like draggy exposition that you would expect to come along with that. It's very snappy. It's very.
That's very cool.
Yeah,
that's very appealing.
Okay, thank you.
I mean, a snappy space opera would sell me on a game.
Snappy space opera. There. Should we go to Board Game Geek and read their little one-liner about?
Sure.
Let's do it. Let's do this. Let's pull this up real quick. It's my one visit to Board Game Geek today. Where is ARCs? It's currently number 2 on the hotness list. Guide your faction through a fast-playing space opera. So there we go. It basically is in the name. Snappy space opera. So, that is ARCs. That is ARCs, and that concludes the Gen Con Hall segment of this stream. Wow. Woo. It took us... We got here, finally. It took us a while, but we did manage to get our games back from Gen Con and present them to you in what I hope was entertaining content. So there you go. But we're not done yet. We're not done looking at games yet. Because, in addition to all of those, we also have with us here today the first copies of Mythmash and Draft Duel. And these, I will be doing an unboxing of. We're going to do that right now, in fact. So, without further ado, let's just get into it. So, these are the very first copies ever made. I only got one copy of each. The purpose of these is for me to check the quality and like the card colors and all that stuff before they do the final print run. So the final print run will be happening in late August, and the plan right now is for the full shipment of these to arrive in late September. So we're looking at an October release. October 18th is the day that I have tentatively penciled in. I don't want to make like a full announcement of that yet, but yeah, that's the tentative release date at this point in time. So before we get into it, first of all, rules look sick. Good load. We got the art around the side of the box. I feel like this is an underutilized space to display cool stuff. I mean, shout out to my artist, Cozena Master, for just killing it. How sick is all of this stuff, guys? This looks so good. In fact, I'm even going to take a second to go in and color correct this video a little bit because you need to see it in all its full glory. We need to get the white balance adjusted a little bit here. One moment. It's coming in a little too red. Yeah, that's more like it. That's more like it. Okay, perfect. So, rules booklet. I designed this with the intent of it feeling like an old school like video game manual. So we've got little character bios popping out in the empty spaces here. Short. I think this is 10 pages total. There's some text in here, but I feel like you can get through this pretty quickly. I feel like it's, as rule books go, not too bad.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's the rules booklet. Love the way that it looks. We have our tokens.
Whoa,
so these are damage
vibrant.
tokens. This is very vibrant. I'm telling you, this is as vibrant as it is on camera. It's even more so in person. These are like neon colors that we were able to achieve this version of the game. So we'll punch a few of these out. You can just kind of see what they look like on the table. Very satisfying. Very cool to hold in your hand. I mean, it's just tokens. Like, how much can you glaze up tokens, right? But I do love them. I'm obviously a little bit biased here. I'm very excited. This is the first time.
Oh, you like the tokens of the game that you made? They really do it for you.
I like the tokens of the game. The first game that I ever made and had mass produced, and the first copy that I ever opened up. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about these tokens right now. But let's get to the real meat of the game, and that is this deck of cards. So, card backs. There's the fronts.
Is there a full art reverse holo at the back of this deck? Is that the surprise?
No, dude. I thought about doing that. What games can print holo cards?
Whoa.
And I really considered having like one card from each faction be holographic. But my thought is that, we're going to do expansions for this game, right? And so I'm thinking at some point, probably there will be like a master collection that comes with all of the expansions in it. And maybe at that point we introduce the holo cards.
You could also always do like what other companies do, which is like promo cards for getting games at events. So
so there could certainly be some holo cards for Mythmash in the near future. But yeah, I mean, how much is there to look at here? I'm gonna try to let's get the camera to focus so we can get an up close on these. Yeah, there we go. I mean, just get a load of. Check out Ezra. Check out Lonzo. I mean, these just look so sick. I'm very, very happy with how this. This is the first time I'm looking at these, by the way. I've not seen these. I've not opened.
Oh wow, really? This is your first time looking at them?
Yeah, this is my first time looking at the.
I thought that you had opened up a pack a couple of days ago with it.
No.
Okay, or it came yesterday, right? So
yeah, it came yesterday. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep, love it. Love it so much. Super cool. Super, super cool to finally hold these in my hands. Yeah. I mean, what more can you say, really? So, I mean, hold on. I want to, let's put a couple cards out on the table and put some tokens on them. Oh, yeah. Humbled, +2 power, +1. He's weakened. Yeah. I mean, how cool is that? Come on.
So cool.
So cool. So
Congrats,
cool.
Sam. It's a big thing. Congrats.
Thank you, Arl. I appreciate it. Now, you might be wondering, what is this second recess in the tray for? That's an excellent question. Right now, it's for holding your tokens, okay? So you're going to punch out all the tokens. They can live in there. Or, in the future, once Chrono Clash comes out, Mythmash Chrono Clash, you could even put a second deck of cards in there.
Whoa.
Okay? That's called foresight.
He thinks of it all.
I've really got it all mapped out here. That's my master plan. So that is Mythmash. But we're not done yet. We're not even done yet. We don't have just one game to look at today. We have two. We also have Draft Duel. Now, those of you tuning in from the Play Games community will already be familiar with Draft Duel, I'm sure. Many of you may have purchased this game in its previous form during the holiday sale last year. But I think you might want to buy it again, and I will show you why. Because this is going to be similarly cool to Mythmash. As we get the plastic off the box here. First off, I love the way that this box turned out. I was a little skeptical at first. I thought, no, it's a little plain. Is it really going to stand out? Is it really going to, pop? But I will say the green doesn't come through as well on the camera here as the Mythmash box did. But in person, this is a nice green. This is a nice looking box. I really like it. I like the back of it too. So right off the bat, we're winning. Let's get into the innards. Nice little Draft Duel logo on the side there. Love that. Here's our rules booklet. Nothing too crazy going on in here. Although I will say it is a big upgrade from the rules booklet that came with the previous version of the game. It explains things in much greater detail, mostly just because we have a lot more space. Gives you a nice little sample gameplay setup area. We did adjust the rules a little bit for this version. Not significantly, but mostly with the goal of making the game more accessible to non-sports gamers or even non-football fans. The goal for this is that you can use it as a tool to get your fantasy football friends more into just like football as a whole, or even people who don't even care about fantasy football into that part of the game. So that's the rules booklet. This is very cool. This was not a part of the base game either, or the holiday sale version of the game. We have a nice little score pad, 20 sheets for you to keep score over the course of 20 separate games. Are they double-sided? No, we didn't go double-sided. Yeah, that was going to be a problem, I remember. But yeah, this is big. This is, you don't have to, just pencil it in on a little sheet of paper off to the side anymore. And now here is the deck. Oh, interesting. We've got it in a little band this time instead of the shrink wrap. That's interesting. Big deck. This is 72 cards, 76 maybe even. I'm not, don't totally remember. But you'll notice these are new. These are double-sided reference cards. One side gives you turn actions, rules for the game, brief overview. The other side gives you odds, basically, percentage breakdowns of all the different types of cards in the deck. So you can use this as you're making decisions over the course of the game about, whether you want to go for the risky play or how risky is my play. All that good stuff. And now here is the main attraction, the Draft Duel cards. And, just get a load of these. Check that out. These are all real-life football players. These are all... Yeah. Yeah, thanks, James. Yeah. I thought that was a nice touch, too. We'll just go through the deck here briefly. Some of the card text has been updated. As I said before, nothing huge. No huge updates. But I think it does definitely streamline the game a little bit. Improves on the version that we released during the holiday sale. And... yeah, what more is there to say? The gang's all here. We've got players, I think, I'm 99% sure, from every team in the NFL. I got to get good about not saying NFL in my official broadcast. That's something I need to work on because I'm sure we're definitely on the correct side of the legal battle with this production here. But it would be easy to veer into more dangerous territory such as mentioning the league by name on official stream. So I'm going to do my best to not do that going forward. But just this once, you'll hear me say it. Just this once. So yeah, that's Draft Duel. Don't have a lot more. Oh wait, here Brian
Go
says,
football, go sports, go team.
you're gonna update these annually for new rosters a la EA Sports. Brian, that is something we are considering. A lot of that depends on how well this does. We're kind of using both of these games as a trial run for the future, to see what Play Games and Studio Spicy is going to do going forward. So, yeah, TBD on that.
How do you feel about "it's in the game" as your catchphrase? That could be pretty good.
Wow, yeah, that is actually really good. How did you just think of that off the top of your head?
I just said it comes with it,
Yeah. Yeah. They're definitely not associated with any real players or teams. Yeah, okay. I can't tell if this is sarcasm or not, Brian. I'm unfamiliar. I just know that we don't have team names on the cards. And that's like the big thing that you can't use team names, you can't use logos. You can't use any, licensed material. But player names are in the public domain. City names are in the public domain. And colors. You can't copyright a color either. So this is all very much on the up and up. So, anything else? We got anything else here? I think that's all I got. Arl, you got anything?
I do not. I know very little about sports.
Perfect. That's, you know what? I was there too, not too long ago. I was once in your same shoes.
I think that you, if I recall correctly, once worked for a company that only made sports games for a while.
Well, that is true, and but I haven't worked for that company for that long, and that is the not so distant past that I'm referencing. Is before I worked for a sports board game company. I was also not very familiar with sports, but I'll tell you, somebody on the other side of it now, it's not too bad. I kind of like sports. All right, guys. That was a rumor? Okay. All right, Brian. I appreciate it. Cool. Well, that is that. That is all I've got for the haul. So I think what we're going to do now, we're a little early. I budgeted an hour for this segment of the stream. Why don't I swap back over to the face cam here? Yeah, okay. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. I budgeted an hour for this segment. We have 15 minutes to go still before we reach that hour mark. So I'm going to quickly... do you want to do a quick Board Game Geek run through, Arl? How does that sound to you? Do you want to spend 15 minutes on the website? All right, let's do it. Let's just see if there's anything we missed in the last couple of days here. So without further ado, I will pull this up. Minimize this, drop that back down, go to desktop, there we go. Here's the ARCs page, by the way. Let me switch what I'm screen sharing with you also here, Arl, so that you get the Board Game Geek thing. There you go. All right, yeah, let's go back to the home. Oh, we got another first-time chatter. Welcome in, Phoenix W22. Wow. Thanks for the heads up. Thanks for letting me know about the cheap viewers on whatever that website is. I really appreciate it. You would think this would be easy for Twitch to catch, right? Because it is the exact same message every time they send one.
Yeah.
I feel like this is like the third or fourth time that I've gotten...
I think that we can actually set a thing where... What's the block button? We can actually set a thing where like it catches links and it deletes any comments that have links on it. Like we can turn off links, but we can also ban certain words too. So
yeah, cheap viewers seem like maybe a good phrase to ban going forward. I'll have to look into that. Not that it's really even. Oh no, Brian, I'm sorry. Yeah, you did miss the Gen Con report. Yeah, well, that's how we started off the stream. Do you want to run through it real quick? Hold on. Just for you, Brian. I will pull up
Wow.
table cam one more time. I'll pull this up, and we can look. Since I have them kind of all over here anyways, I'll just quickly go. District Noir, Unrest. These are both 2-player games from Pandasaurus. I picked them up because they were cheap. This is also from Pandasaurus, Beacon Patrol. It's Carcassonne, but the art is better, and maybe cooperative? I'm not sure. TBD on that one. Jungle Ball, hot new indie game. I don't know if hot is the correct word. I don't know how well this game is doing, but I think it looks really cool. I'm very excited to give it a try. Also 2 players. I got a lot of 2-player only games at Gen Con this year. But yeah, small publisher on this one. I think this is their first game, so I'm excited to give it a try and see what other people in similar positions to me are up to. All 3 of these I picked up from the All Play booth. They all come in the same size box, which I think is pretty cool. They all are... well, Things with Rings is the one that I know I will enjoy playing. I've seen people play this before. It seems very fun. It's a good party weight game. These 2 I picked up kind of more for market research. That's all I'll say on that one. So we'll set those off to the side. And what else do we have here? Red Dragon Inn I bought because my friend Alex loves this game, and they really wanted to play it back at the Airbnb, so I picked up a copy, and it is fun. So there we go. Is Things in Rings Seuss themed? You would think so, wouldn't you? It does look that way. I think that's probably the aesthetic they're going for. Cyberpunk Edgerunners Mission Kit. This is a role-playing game. I bought it so that I can do a piece of content in the future about the wild, wacky history of the Cyberpunk franchise, how it started off as a role-playing game, became a video game, became an anime, and now there's a role-playing game based on the anime that's based on the video game that's based on the role-playing game. So, fun little nesting doll of IP there. Look out for a fun wacky video on that in the future. And then last but not least, we of course have Arcs. Here it is, all its glory, all the hotness. We've been seeing it for months on Board Game Geek. I was lucky enough to pick up a copy with my exhibitor badge. I don't know that I would have been able to get one otherwise because it did sell out very, very quickly. And that's all I have to say for Arcs. All of these, I want to do unboxings and like some game designer thoughts on in the future. So if you're interested in any of that, definitely stay tuned to my YouTube. I think the YouTube channel is where those are going to go. So that is the Gen Con haul. That's the quick run through.
Hey, I just want to say right now on record, we do have 10 viewers, which is
whoa,
really good.
Whoa, let's go, guys. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. I'm assuming that some of this is from... I did make a post about this in the Play Games community Facebook page. Since Draft Duel is on the agenda today, I figured it would be a relevant thing to promote there. So welcome in, Play Gamers. Feel free to hop in the chat if you want. I'm assuming probably a lot of people don't have Twitch accounts. It's very easy to make one if you want to. But yeah, that's all it takes to get in this chat if you want to chime in and talk about anything that we're going into for the rest of the stream. Good to have you all here, though. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you are enjoying the stream so far. So where were we? Oh yeah, we were going to do a little Board Game Geek browsing, weren't we? Let's get into that. Let's do a little bit of that. We do only have 8 minutes, but honestly, we just looked at this Wednesday. Probably not a lot's changed, so it's not going to be much to look at anyways. All of these, I think we looked at... Actually, we didn't look at Winds of Numasera last time. Have you heard anything about this game, Arl?
No. There is a... We looked at... So we saw it Wednesday, and I think there's... I gotta look this up, but I think there's a video game that's called, like, Tides of Numenera or something.
Interesting.
And I was like, I wonder if that's related. Yeah, sorry, there's a video game called Tides of Numenera. Okay. And I was like... I really thought that was the same thing for a second. Yeah.
That's so close. Well, it funded in 5 minutes and is a project we love on Kickstarter. So, what more do you need to know? Should we watch this little video? We love a good video. Let's watch the video. Oh, this is going to be cinematic, huh?
Vast, beautiful, and dangerous. The world of
Looks
Ithera
good.
is full of unique cultures and kingdoms, all vying
The
for
world of
control
Ithera.
of the landscape. From the ordained bloodline of Numasera to the valiant knights of Dena Vale to the god people of Moran.
Very cool
the
art.
Pillaging hordes of Sia Day.
I like the art quite a bit.
Each force will stop at nothing to advance its power. As the leader of your people, your goal is to
Okay.
amass resources and create the most.
I like the lookup of this
Yeah.
table setup. It seems
Yeah.
very manageable. Yeah, it's hard to pinpoint sometimes why certain games look more accessible than others do. But what are your thoughts here, Arl? Am I alone in thinking that this looks very manageable?
I think that for starters, they spent all of 15 seconds going into the lore of the game and are now they spent 30 seconds
30
going into the
seconds.
lore of the game and are now going to spend 3 minutes assumedly talking about how the game is
Mhm.
played,
That's a
which
very
is-
appropriate breakdown.
which is very different from the videos that we watch where somebody spends 2.5 minutes describing their lore in detail and then spends 15 seconds talking about what the game is.
Yeah, they make a little joke about how they're not going to talk about the game. the thing
Yeah.
you clicked on the video to watch, probably. They're not going to talk about that, actually.
Yeah. Also, they've got a really nice mock-up here. Like, we see everything out on a table.
Mm-hmm.
And it helps that with this big, like, wide-angle view, we're able to see everything that's happening, and I can look at that, and I could say, yeah, that looks like it would be on my dining room table, and then I
Yeah.
could do that.
Yeah, Brian makes a great point here. He says, not a pro, but appears to be colorblind friendly.
That's true.
I know that is like, I mean, obviously, first of all, it's nice to keep that into consideration to make the game as accessible as possible to as many people as possible. But also, when you design a game like that, or just like when you design anything to be colorblind friendly, it ends up being like much more readable, even to people who aren't colorblind. So that's probably what's going on here. That is probably playing a part. Let's continue.
Most powerful kingdom in all of Ithera, so that your name will be remembered long after you are gone.
No, Brian, you can't read all the
Game is
print,
all about
obviously.
the
There's a lot of
choices
print.
you
There's a lot of
make
text.
with
But
every move.
whoa, holographic cards. Did I see that? Did I see that right?
As this game is all about the
Whoa!
choices you make.
Whoa! Look how cool that is.
With every move.
That
you
is actually
have
very
more
cool. I like the way they did the hollow
beyond
pattern on
and
that.
thus
I heard that
further
Mythmaster could have
define your
holographic cards.
legacy. Do you have
Stop.
what it takes to
Don't-
lead your people
Don't make that a
and
thing.
grow your kingdom into an empire? What say you? Rain or hail?
I'm Morgan. Hello.
Hey, I'm
Hi,
Ryan.
Morgan.
And we're the creators of Winds of Doom
Hey, Johnny.
both the board game and the graphic novel, which the board game is based on.
Oh, there you go.
Well, it helps when you already have an existing lore, an existing piece of
Tons
lore.
of experience making
I guess that's
comics and
true.
graphic novels. We were newcomers to the board game world. We worked with pro game designers and consulted with notable game publishers and experts in the space.
And of course, the most important stat, we knew we had to take the games.
Wait, we were here. We were literally here. This is at PAX East.
Oh, yeah, that was at PAX East.
Notable game publishers and
This
experts
sign.
in the space.
Hold on.
Of course,
This sign right here. This is at PAX East. This is
Yeah,
where we played
I
the silly magic game.
I remember.
the most
Wow.
important stat,
Crazy.
we knew we had to take the game to conventions to get it playtested.
So if you're at PAX Unplugged, which for if you don't know is a gaming convention, that
We just said that.
is my game. You may have seen it around this time last year, but we've been working on it a whole lot.
Dang, I gotta do
we're
videos like this, huh?
playtesting it again. It's really awesome
Yeah,
to see
I think
people
you do.
playing the game. And what do you guys think? Do you like it?
Convention after convention, version after version, we tweaked and
there you go.
refined.
So we whittled it down.
Yeah, that's good content.
Into the version that you see here.
These guys know what they're doing.
Finally, we sent our game out for review, crossed our fingers. We were shocked
Do you think they are good at this? Do you think this is a two-man team and they're just very good at making videos like this? Or did they hire somebody to make this video for them?
That's a good question.
I could see
I
it
don't
either
know.
way. I could
He
really
did-
see it either way.
He did film a video vertical halfway through this video and then
Mhm.
put that in the middle of it, which is maybe not the most professional thing to do.
It's a bit of a taboo, but I feel like it lends like an air of
has a ton of
like organicness to it. It doesn't make it feel overproduced.
special abilities.
This game is built for that group that's yelling at each other, that's very communicative during a game.
Having fun while doing so.
Right.
Balancing simplicity, streamlined ability without actually.
This guy looks like he's about to do stand-up.
And strategy.
Such a
He's got
well-done
5
game.
minutes.
Super easy to engage with and learn.
I love the theme, combat mechanics, engine build.
Okay, we don't need to watch a bunch of reviews for this. Looks like it's doing very well. 150K, that's not bad. Yeah, I like it quite a lot. Got a lot of early creators involved. Yeah. Yeah, that does seem like a good thing to do. For asymmetric factions, that's interesting. Asymmetric is a mechanic. Well, I guess it's not really a mechanic, but like a category of gameplay that I'm very interested in. Games where, I'm kind of playing a different game on my end of the table than you are on your end, but they connect at some point. So that's very cool to see. Yeah, I like this a lot. All right, I think that'll be the only thing that we look at on BGG today, because it is 3:02, or I guess 5:02 if you're on Easter time. But yeah,
Sam, I got bad news for you on my end quickly.
Oh no, go ahead.
I've got a splitting migraine, and I might just need to lay down. And,
Oh,
and be
gosh.
out. But you still have 2 other people, right? Is
I
that
do,
okay?
yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, dude.
Okay. No worries at all. It's not your fault at all.
Dang, well, feel better.
Thank you.
Yeah, get out of
I
here.
enjoyed being here for the first hour immensely. So thank you.
Yeah, for sure.
Appreciate you.
Cool.
Okay.
I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Okay, bye. Arl, everybody. Round of applause. Round of applause in the chat for Arl. What a trooper. All right, cool. Well, on that note, let me call different people now. Let me phone some different friends. I'll throw this back up there just so you can have something to look at while I organize my stuff over here. Alrighty. Let's call Will. How's everybody doing today? Outside of ARCs, have not heard much of the hotness list. Yeah, there is a lot of new stuff up here. We touched on most of it on Wednesday. I imagine we'll go over it again next Wednesday when we're kind of looking for stuff to do in this stream. But yeah, there is quite a bit of new stuff. I don't know if it like debuted at Gen Con or what the deal is here. Oh, Will? Is that Will?
Yep.
What's
it
up,
is.
Will?
Give me 1 second. I'm not at my computer yet.
Okay. Yep. Take your time. I'm gonna go ahead and add Alex to this call. We lost Arl, so it's just gonna be 3 of us today. Yeah, we lost Arl. Yeah, he had a migraine come in while we were doing our little intro. So, Ooh, you know how that goes.
You doing
though.
the intro without me?
Yeah, we've been live for an hour, dude. Maybe I should have gotten you in on this because we were doing.
I just got finished with both. But.
Perfect. Well, there you go. Well, there we go. Yeah, sorry, Brian. Yeah, that is how it goes. We do the Board Game Geek stuff at the top of the show usually. So if you tell you what, if you do ever want to catch it, if you want to watch the VODs, the YouTube channel has it all recorded. I guess you can watch it on Twitch too. At the bottom of the scroll down a little bit, all the VODs are uploaded. If you're mega interested in finding out what's going on Board Game Geek, but maybe one of these days we'll switch it up just for you. So, all right, but let me get Alex in this call, and we will start doing some tabletop simulation. How about? Alex, what's up?
Hello?
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 Hi. I can hear you.
Cool. Okay.
What's up? How are you?
Nothing. Hello?
Yeah. Oh, can you hear me? Can you not hear me? Hello, hello, hello.
I think I can hear you now.
Okay. All right. Well, if you can't, just let me know if the audio becomes a problem. I can hear you fine though, so
Okay.
I think we're good.
Just make sure I turn you up on Discord.
Okay. Oh yeah. You know what? I am at a different mic right now than I probably usually am for you. So, yeah. I
got you turned up. I can hear you better.
Hello.
Okay. Hi, Will.
I'm here finally.
Will, you've met Alex before, right?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Alex, you've met Will. We're all acquainted. Very good. For those of you that don't know, this is my friend Alex. They run Golden Light Dice, who they make the finest handcrafted dice in all the realm. I worked at their booth for a considerable part of Gen Con and got to be very familiar with their wares, and it's quite nice.
You saved your butts at Gen Con, so we still appreciate that.
Yeah, you bet, dude. That was a fun time. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. Speaking of Gen Con, we got to play test this game that we're about to play again live on stream at Gen Con. And yeah, I had some fun back at the Airbnb after hours playing Cards with Shapes. And now we even had some... I know you love Cards with Shapes, and I love that. That's great to have an early fan on board. We made some adjustments since the last time we played this. I implemented a lot of your suggestions. So I think you'll be very pleased with what's about to transpire here.
Wait, are we not playing Myth Mash right now?
No, dude, we're playing a new game. I guess I didn't.
Right.
I guess I didn't pitch it to you very well, but yeah, we're playing Cards with Shapes today. You were stoked for Myth Mash, huh?
I was stoked for Myth Mash.
Good save.
Thank you.
Yeah. No, we're playing Cards with Shapes today. That's why I have 3 people in the call. We were gonna have 4. Arl had to dip at the last minute. He got a headache. He got a migraine. It's different than a headache, I guess. But yeah. So without further ado, let me just kind of jump in here, and you guys can join. Alex, I don't know if I have you on Steam, so we might need to do a little bit of. I need to do a little bit of friend adding here real quick. Well, I know I've got you, so let me add you to this. And I'm almost certain I don't have you added on my company Steam account, Alex. So let me get you my my number real quick, my friend code.
Yeah.
And
leak it on the internet.
I will not be doing that. I will do no such thing. There you go. I think you just you know how to do this, I'm sure, but you go to the friends tab and then add friend, and then yeah, okay, perfect.
Yep.
And then now I have to figure out how to accept this. Accept. There it is. Perfect. And now I can go like this. And now we should be good to go. So, what has changed since the last version? A few things. First of all, the diamonds look more like diamonds now. So that's a big plus. They will no longer be confused with squares. I'm sure you'll love that. Second of all, the kudos cards have a white background to them, so they're very distinctive. They stand out from the other cards now that have the black background. And I also updated the text on a lot of them. Let's see if any of these. There's your favorite one, the smiley face. Let's see if we can find the one that I think you'll be very excited about. Where is it? Teehee is very good. There's GG Easy. A lot of these are new. Anyways, it's probably at the bottom of the deck, so I'm not going to go through this whole thing. But anyways, that's... it's this minor changes, but changes nonetheless. Quality of life changes is how I would categorize what's going on here.
Could you send me another invite?
Oh, yeah.
Steam's not being my friend.
There we go. You should be good now. Let me know if you need yet another. Or we can find a different way to do this. I know there's like a separate... Arl sometimes is able to just let himself into these games. So I don't know if there's like a thing where you can see that I'm playing Tabletop Simulator and just join my game. But the lobby should be open if
you're
able to do that. In the meantime, why don't I explain to Will what's about to transpire? Because I don't think you've played this before, have you?
No.
Okay. So this is Cards with Shapes. It's a new design I'm working on.
Okay.
There's cards, and if you would believe it, they have shapes on them.
Okay.
The goal of the game is to collect the most shapes. There we go. Welcome in, Alex. Some cards have one shape on them. Some cards have two shapes. Some cards even have three shapes.
Three shapes, okay.
Yeah, there's some cards that have three shapes on them. There's a bunch of different shapes. Most of them are good. We'll go over like the special shapes later, but on just to briefly overview the gameplay, there's going to be a market of 3 cards out, and on your turn, literally all you're going to do is just take one of them and put it in front of you. And then you take another card, flip it over to replace it, and now it's the next player's turn. We're going to go around and around in a circle like that. As soon as you have 3 of any given shape in front of you, so maybe you have these 2, and then we'll dig for another diamond. Come on, there's got to be another. There's another diamond. Okay. So you have 3 diamonds in front of you. You're going to collect those. You're going to take all of your cards that have diamonds on them. You're also going to take all of every other player's cards in front of them that have diamonds on them. And you flip them over, put them into a nice little pile. This is called your stash, and goes off to the side. And now these are yours to keep for the rest of the game. Okay? That's basically it. Now, when you take cards from other players, that's not a very nice thing to do. So, to compensate for that, you're going to hand them one of these kudos cards. They have little pleasantries written on them. It's encouraged for you to read it to the person that you steal the card from. So you would say, yes, shapes are hard if you hand this to them. If you'll notice that some of them are a little bit backhanded, maybe a little passive-aggressive even. But you'll give the cards to the person that you take cards from.
Oh, wait, hold on. Did you see my message? I dropped from the call.
Oh, shoot. I'm sorry. What was the last
I fell out at when you take cards from other players, it's not a very nice thing to do.
Right. Okay, yeah. So it's not very nice when you take cards from other people. So in order to compensate for that, you're going to hand them one of these kudos cards. Now, the kudos cards have little pleasantries written on them. Things like, teehee. This one says, I have no words. They can get a little passive aggressive sometimes. This one's just a smiley face. But, there's just like nice little things to say to brighten the day of the person that you just stole all those cards from.
Okay.
On top of being a good pleasantry and keeping things civil at the table, you can also spend kudos cards. So on your turn, if you have been given a kudos card by another player, you can spend it to take an extra card from the market and put it in front of you. You do this after you've already flipped over the card that would replace the first card that you've taken. So you get to see 3 cards before you decide whether you're going to play the kudos card or not. Additionally, if at any point you find yourself with 3 kudos cards in front of you, you can spend all 3 of them, pick any shape, just name a shape, and collect every card on the table that has that shape on it. So that's cards in front of you, cards in front of other players, and cards in the market. So those are the ways that you can spend kudos cards. And with that, I think you're basically up to speed. Oh, shapes. I got to talk about shapes real quick. So
when I spend the kudos to take cards from everyone, do they get kudos back?
Yeah, if you spend a kudo, yes, you spend 3 at a time to. Well, that's a good question actually. To be totally honest, the spend 3 kudos rule is something I'm kind of workshopping. It's kind of the last piece of this that is up in the air. So honestly, I could see it going both ways. I think every time we've played it before, if you spend 3 kudos, you do give kudos cards to the people you take cards from. But just for the sake of trying it out, let's play it this time where if you spend 3, you don't have to give kudos cards to the people you take them from.
Ooh, okay.
A little extra. It sounds fun to me. So yeah, let's try it that way. And the last thing that we need to talk about is shapes. So, and I guess end of the game as well. So the game ends when you run out of cards in this deck. At which point we will look at all of the cards that we've collected. The cards in front of us don't count, obviously. You only look at the cards you've collected, and then you will score 1 point for each shape that you have the most of. So if you have the most circles, that's a point. If you have the most squares, that's a point, so on and so forth. There's 2 special shapes. There's stars and X's. X's are bad. You don't want X's. Whoever has the most X's at the end of the game will lose a point. Stars are good, but in a different way than other shapes are good. Stars are going to be used as tiebreakers. So if at any point in the game, I guess at the end of the game, if you have the same number of shapes as somebody else, then stars will be the tiebreaker. Whoever has the most stars will get that point. If you end up with the same number of points at the end of the game as somebody else, stars will be the tiebreaker for that too. So they don't count as a point on their own, but they are still very valuable for that reason. So that's it. Let's just start playing. Let's jump in, and we'll see how it goes, huh? We will see how it goes. Shapes. Whoever plays first is going to get this X to start with. So I'll play first just so you guys could watch. And whoever plays last is going to get this last card. It's a free star. So we'll give this to Alex. And we'll deal out 3 cards to the market. And let's begin. Actually, before we begin, I'm going to see if I can move myself at this table. So I'm sitting over here. Is that a thing I can do? Yeah, okay. Oh, wait, I changed. That's not what I wanted to do.
I've moved myself.
Oh, I moved myself.
Move
I moved you, yes. Hold on. I'm going to move over here. Okay, perfect. There we go. All right, so, well, okay.
Wait, no, haven't you messed up the...
Yeah, now I messed it all up. So you're actually going to get this last card now, Will.
Okay.
We're going to rotate clockwise.
All right.
I think that's the last card, right? Yep. Okay. So this just starts automatically in your stash, by the way. You're not going to collect or anything for that. All right. So I'll play first. These are my cards that I can choose from. Oh, I also changed the color of the triangles, by the way, Alex. The triangles are orange now instead of like a blue. There were 2 different blues, and I felt like that was hard to keep track of. So anyway, quality of life.
Yeah, I think orange is good.
Orange is good. Yep. I agree. So I'm going to take this 3.
Of course you are.
What'd you say, Will?
I was going to say, are any of them brat colors?
No,
any chartreuse in there?
I do have a brat color on the side of the box, actually. There's a little splash of brat. Yeah.
That's all you got for yours. I'm going to.
Okay, interesting. What will you take, Will?
So I haven't played this, obviously. Is it worth it to pull in the X's?
Yes.
For the versatility of the other ones?
All of the cards are designed to be things that you would conceivably take at some point in the game. You can take X's defensively, too. So a play that I might consider making here is take this, because you can see that we both have hearts. We're probably going to be collecting on hearts at some point in the future. And so when we do, we're going to have to steal this card from you, take an X for it, and then you're going to get a kudos card. So
yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'll do.
Sounds good. All right, it's back to me. I mean, I think I have to take this.
If I get 3 X's, do I have to collect all the X's on the board?
No. So stars and X's are not... You can't collect on either of those. That's the other special rule around them. Okay, that worked out pretty well for me. So I will take this. I'll collect hearts. And I gotta give both of you guys kudos cards, which I'm not super happy about, but feels worth it nonetheless.
On my cards.
Okay, Alex. Oh, here it is. Here's the one that I've been waiting, that I wanted you to see. There's the coveted winky face one.
What is that font?
It's a wild font, isn't it? I think it's called like something experimental. And then Will, let's see what I have to say to you. I actually have no words for you, so. I'll just be taking your card, thank you. And then I'll replace this, and it's your turn, Alex.
Well, that feels like a solid choice.
Just feel pretty straightforward, yes. Go ahead and replace the card. Very good.
Figure out how to use Tabletop Simulator. Haven't used it. There we go.
Oh yeah, that's right. This is your first time using this, huh?
Mm-hmm.
How's it going so far? It's not the most intuitive tool in the
mostly
world.
Self-explanatory.
Okay, that's good to hear.
I'm figuring it out.
Very good.
There's one feature I'm excited to see when you figure out.
Oh yeah. Don't Alex, you're gonna find this feature and you're immediately gonna know what Will's talking about. I implore you to not to not... oh my gosh, stop. Sorry, there's audio coming through. I'm trying to pull up some lo-fi, but it's the table flip function. Please do not flip my table, Alex. I'll be very distraught.
See, I saw that button and I wasn't going to do it, but...
Just know that you have
now
that
I've
power.
been told not to. That's
He
the problem.
he can't stop you. Legally, he can't stop you from doing it.
There's nothing I can do to prevent you from flipping this table. I guess there's a Control-Z. I could press Control-Z, which in a way prevents it, but... Tell you what, we'll save it for the end of the game. I think that's kind of what it's there for anyways. Hopefully this music isn't... Yeah, that's a good volume, I think. Leave it right there. Oh, not a great setup for me. Looks like I'll be taking an X this turn. The question is which X to take.
Would you ever think about... Have you ever played Ticket to Ride?
I have a long time ago.
That has like a rule where it's like, if you, if there's X amount of like things on the board that are the special cards, it just reshuffles the whole row.
Oh, okay.
That could be.
So if there's 3 X's, you shuffle them back in. Yeah, I could see that.
Nobody has any hexagons for me to take.
No? That means you don't have to give out any kudos. You don't have to say anything nice to us.
I will spend my kudos because I want this.
Oh, come on, dude. Nice, nice, nice.
Oh, that actually works out fine for me. So I'll go ahead and take this. And
What are you
also
collecting
this.
on there? Is it circles or hearts?
Circles.
Okay, shoot.
Circles, yeah.
Oh, wait. Actually, I'll... Oh, no. It's just circles.
Yeah.
What happens if pulling one from somebody gives me a 3 of another shape? Do I get to collect on those shapes too?
No, it's just the... Well, that is interesting.
I can't,
Where you
I
could
can't chain it together.
That is cool, actually. We're not going to play it that way this time, but I will think about that.
Okay. Here you go. Here's a kudo.
You're not going to read it?
I know you're just sandbagging, dude.
Very cool. Very, very cool. I want this. Okay, so when you see these cards that have just stars on them, Will, since you can't collect on stars, you're just going to immediately put those into your stash when you get them.
Mine.
Okay. Is it my
Oh, wait,
turn?
I have a kudos card, which means I can... Nope, 9 more. Oh, it's mine.
Very good.
I never
very good.
get to 3 kudos cards to use them all at once.
Yeah, like I said, it's something I'm still kind of playing around with. I could see just not even shipping with that rule.
No, I think it's a good thing. It's a strategy. I just don't implore it.
Okay. Well, honestly, I have yet to see
my
somebody
kudo.
Implore it.
Do this, and then steal this.
Man, you just will not leave Alex alone.
Well, kind of their fault. So, everything's fine. Actually, is what I meant to say.
Oh, yeah.
So wait, how exactly do the X's count against me? Because I've got a million of them right now.
So whoever has the most X's at the end of the game is going to lose a point. So if I were you, I would maybe consider trying to feed X's to other people at this
rather
point in
than to
time.
myself.
Or maybe you just say, I don't care, and you take all the X's anyways. I'm about to take an X, by the way. What? You know what? Actually, here we go. This is a big brain play, actually. I'm taking this. I will not complete my set of hearts. And I'll pass that off to you, Alex. Yo, TJ, what's up? Thanks for tuning in, dude.
Everything's...
That first badge looks nice on you. Will, did I tell you I'm affiliate now? Did you hear that news?
Wait, you're affiliate?
I'm affiliate, yeah. You can hit me with that Twitch Prime sub if you want.
What is happening?
And you'll even get a founder badge. There's still time.
You're affiliate?
Yeah, dude.
Oh my god, I can gift a sub right now to take first?
Yeah. Yeah, he could.
Oh, you know what? I can sub to you using my Prime sub.
That's right. Wow, thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. And it's worth pointing out, while we're on the topic, if anybody else in the chat is holding on to that Prime sub, even if you're not aware of it, you might not even be aware of it. If you have Amazon Prime and you have a Twitch account, you also have Twitch Prime for free, which means once per month you get a free subscription to any channel on the platform. Now you might be asking, what does a subscription get you? Well, first of all, it gets you a cool badge. It will eventually get you some cool emotes when I have that plugged in here. Yo, thanks, Zach. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, man.
Oh my gosh, we got a level 1 hype train going, dude.
We've got a hype train going right now.
Oh my goodness.
Come on, Will. Let's see the Twitch Prime. I know you got it.
I don't have Amazon. I don't have Amazon Prime.
Okay.
I don't have a Prime account. Otherwise, I would have immediately.
Nice.
And then split it with you.
Yeah, that's right. There you go. I am also open to rev sharing on these. If anybody wants to DM me about that.
That might be explicitly against their terms of service. Who's
Perhaps. I think it's my turn. I think it's my turn.
I think it's yours.
I've been too busy.
I don't know. Not
wait,
mine.
have you played, Will?
I took this.
Oh, why don't you go ahead and take it?
No, I'm pretty sure. Are you, Alex? Are you sure it's not yours?
It might be mine.
Well, go for it.
Pretend it is.
Yeah. This dude's over here yapping.
Distracted with all the.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's my bad.
Oh my god. Certified yapper.
Oh goodness. This is you, right? Yeah. There you go. Oh. Well. Oh god, this is so tempting to take this heart set, but you know, I'm actually going to leave it up. Well, I have to take an X if I do that. Yeah, now's a good time to take it. We'll take this, and we'll take this from you, Will. And I'll collect all of these. Flip them over.
Hey, one of those didn't have a heart on it. I saw it.
Hey,
I saw it,
sorry.
Sam.
Hey.
Oh, am I cheating?
I
I'm
saw
sorry.
that, dude.
Get one
I
of those
saw
out
you
of
try.
there.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Oh yeah, dude.
Can't sneak anything past you guys. I was trying to be all sneaky and everything.
Watching you.
Makes the game and still has to cheat at it to try to win.
All right, this is for you, Will. It says, "I'm sure you'll come back from this."
Okay.
And I'm sure you will, even despite all those X's. Oh man.
I guess I'll take this one.
We got a new first-time chatter in here, guys. Did you know that the best viewers, I can buy the best viewers on whatever that website link is? This is the second one I've gotten of those today.
Oh man.
Can you believe that?
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna click that link for sure. There's nothing that could possibly go wrong with that.
Yeah, it seems very
That's your own
safe.
fate. Did I put one back? No, I didn't. Oh.
Gosh.
I don't think you did.
I don't know what's going on anymore. I don't know. I can't keep track of turns in this.
How do I do this? How do I do this? Click the name. Where's that ban hammer? More settings? Yeah. Well, I don't want to block. I want to ban them.
What if I pin the message to the
So everyone can see.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
don't
can't
do
believe I
that.
can pin messages.
Are you a mod? You
I
must
am a
be
mod.
Wow. Can you ban this guy
Yeah.
for me? I can't figure out how.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to.
Is it my
I only
turn?
see click to the
I'm
prime.
not sure why am I not a mod, but
Oh, you want to be a mod? I'll make you a mod.
I'm not around enough. I'm
Why?
trying to be better.
Why not?
I don't see it anyway. Also, whose turn is it?
Yeah, that's what I was just trying to figure out.
I mean, I just
think it's
went.
Sam's
Did you
turn,
go afterwards?
Because you just took. Yeah, you. I don't think Sam's gone. He still
Okay,
has
all right,
the
sorry. Yeah, I'm
circle
trying to figure out how to ban.
You got too busy with the bot.
Yeah. Okay, let's well, I got to take this. That's a no-brainer.
Gosh.
I need to get some kudos cards. Do you guys sure you don't want any of my cards here?
I want a bunch of your cards.
Why don't you take them?
I wanted your cards. You just keep taking my cards.
This. Then I'll go ahead and use this. And I will do the triangles, and I will take this one,
brutal.
and this one, and this one.
That was a big play.
Yeah. How do I? So do I
Dang
give
it.
Alex 2?
No, only
Since I
one.
took-
Even if you take 2 cards. from them.
Oh. All right. Well, here's All right. You're so kind. Thank you so much.
Uh-huh.
And here's I need to zoom in. This is a terrible font, Sam.
Okay, hold Alt.
How
Just hold
thoughtful.
Alt. It's not helpful that the cards render sideways. Okay, that's definitely not helping things.
Oh, that's how you. Oh, okay. Oh, that does help read them.
Mm-hmm. Also, another helpful tip: if you're trying to gather up cards like that, you can select a bunch of them and hit G, and it'll gather them into a stack. Just so you know. Just a little tabletop simulator knowledge for you. Okie doke. It's me, correct?
Yeah.
I will take. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna flip this. I'm gonna see if I want to use my kudos. I do not. There it is. You're up, Alex. That is true, Brian. When everyone's a mod,
Why
no one
didn't you
is.
take the circle?
I'm scheming. I'm scheming over here.
Okay.
I'll tell you, I didn't take the circle because now you have a circle, and so when I take it next time, it's going to be even more valuable for me.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, you can use it. It's fine.
Yeah. Sorry, I was debating. I was debating slope. No,
I know I wanted it, but let's see. What we got here. All right, hexagon.
See, now this is, well, I could really push my luck here and not take the circle. In my head, I'm kind of thinking, okay, both of you have one circle. Neither of you have kudos, though. I don't think it's possible for somebody to collect 2 circles by the time it comes back to me. I do still have a kudos. And so I think I actually won't take it. I'm going to take this hexagon instead.
Here's the thing: is what if a circle doesn't come up?
Well, let's
well.
find out. Let's see if that happens. That's the risk I'm willing to take, I guess.
So we're both set to both taking a circle and then seeing if Sam doesn't get one. Actually, no, not that one.
Well, you're taking the bigger risk here, Alex, because will get to see if there's 2 circles out here or not. But this is the kind of table talk that
I don't want the orange X triangle anyway.
That's fair.
I'll go ahead and just yoinky that.
Oh my gosh, look at this. Okay, so I have to take it now, obviously. But the question is, do I want triangles, or do I want a triangle or a square? I think Will's already cashed in big on the triangles. So I'm going to take the circle square. And I'll take this, and I'll take this, and I'll take this. And I will hand out some kudos. Alex. What have we learned? Will.
How apt.
I'm glad you're playing this game with me. I really appreciate it. You're making it
Sam,
much more fun.
Are you sold on this font, dude?
No, I could change the font. I get it. I'm telling you though, when you're sitting at the table and you have these cards in your hand, it feels more legible.
Sure, it'll read a lot better. Yeah.
I'm having the same problem you are in Tabletop
font
Simulator.
From before. From Gen Con. Yeah, it reads fine in person. It just doesn't read well online.
I'll consider changing it though. I'm totally not sold on it. I like it for like the game logo, and for like the text on the cards, on the shape cards. Yeah, it's your turn, Alex. But I agree, for like the text that you actually have to read on the kudos cards, I could see swapping it out. That's fine.
No, just go down. I will spend my kudos and I should have seen what comes first, but
that's fine. You knew what you wanted.
Yeah. I can already tell I am not winning this one.
Samuel, your turn.
Oh, is it my? Did you take something? I'm sorry.
I did.
I'm trying to figure out how to mod Alex.
I'm starting to think my game froze. It was so quiet.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna take this.
I've got to collect some shapes at some point during this game.
Mhm.
That.
What do you got for me?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Thank you. You know, honestly, I wasn't very worried about it.
Worry about it.
Would you believe me if I told you I actually wanted you to take that?
I had a feeling.
Go ahead and take this.
Not a bad
Yeah,
play.
You're reckoning those stars now.
Is it mine? Is that me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why I thought you were going to take this triangle here with your kudos, Will, but that's fine. You don't have
Kind
to.
of a... Well, I think that's kind of a risky play, you know? What if someone gets more triangles then?
Who would do that?
I know plenty of people who would.
Only I had a kudos.
Oh my goodness. So I guess I will take the triangle now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'll use my kudo for the hexagons. So I'll go ahead and take that. And take that and continue my domination of the X's.
That's right. You're king of X's.
Mm-hmm. I'm like Elon
You can
Musk.
only lose 1 point.
You're just like him, for real.
Thanks for being a good sport, Sam.
Thanks.
And never change, Alex. Go ahead and
Thanks.
pop these bad boys in there.
Alrighty, let's see what's available to me. Nothing too wild. I do have 3 kudos cards. I think I'm just gonna take this and end my turn.
For the kudos cards, can you call all the stars?
Oh, I don't know. Sure. Let's see. You can. I guess that's only good for me, isn't it?
Yeah.
I have not thought about
Maybe
that.
we don't have to play that way right now. Maybe
Yeah.
we can wait until it benefits me instead.
Sure. That's diamonds for you. There you go.
Yep.
I've got to spend these kudos cards. I've got
Just
4.
got lucky.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna take this. Okay, I'm gonna take... I'll take this. Well, no, because that's gonna finish squares for me. Shoot. I shouldn't have taken that first. Well, I guess I have to. I'll spend a kudos card to take that. Nobody got squares but me. I'll spend another kudos card to take this. I guess I could just spend all 3 and call hearts.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I think I'm gonna do that. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Everybody give me your hearts.
Gonna be a little rude.
And I get this one too.
So did we decide that we get
You're not getting kudos for that?
Okay. Wait, you can flick things?
Yeah, don't do it though. Don't do that.
How do you do it? What's
probably F, dude? I don't know. F is flip.
Yeah.
I know there's like a F5 is flick, it looks like. That's what the hotkey is for me, at least.
Oh,
we're locked and loaded now. Wait, it's not flicking.
Oh, yeah. Wait, give that back.
How did you do that?
You stealer. F5, then you click and drag.
Oh, click and drag. Okay. All right, it's your turn, Alex.
Somebody didn't put a card back.
My bad. That's me.
That was really rude of whoever that person was.
I mean, I don't know.
Right, same.
I know. Gotta be this, right? Okay, so we are starting to get low on cards. Now would be a good time to mention what happens when this deck runs out. So, once there's no cards left in the deck, there's still going to be 3 cards left in this market. We'll continue in turn order, except that nobody can take cards unless it completes a set for them. Once there's no cards left in the deck. That's the last rule you have to learn here.
Okay.
My turn right now?
Yep. That's all you.
Okay. Thought so. Make sure.
Take this. I'm not scared of the X's. I know that's Will's domain.
Sorry, buddy. You are the one that decided to get on my hand. Being accosted by.
Oh, is it real bird hours?
It's real bird hours. He was not happy I had to use my hand to press flip.
Well, duh, because he wants to get held like ice cream cone.
He got tipped like ice cream cone when I had to use the keyboard.
Yeah, I don't think I can take anything. Well, actually, Alex can finish the set here.
Yeah, I can take something.
Yeah, absolutely.
Take this guy.
Dang, if you had taken the other one, I could have finished my set too.
I guess that's true, yeah.
Yeah. Can't believe you didn't think about being charitable to me.
All right, so that's the end of the game. Any cards you have left in front of you are just going to get thrown back in the middle here. These are not in play. And now it's time to count. So I'm not sure what the best way to do this is going to be on Tabletop Simulator. Probably what you're going to want to do is right-click, hit search, and then use that function to count your cards. That's how I'm going to do it. If you want to like spread them all out manually, I guess that's also an option, but this will probably be easier. So we're going to go shape by shape and figure out who's got the most of them. Let's start with stars, just so we know how tiebreaker is going to... Well, actually, let's do circles first. Let's save stars for if there actually is a tiebreak. So count how many cards you have that have a circle on them.
I was already in the process of flipping my...
Oh, I see. Yeah, it is more visually appealing when you do that, isn't it?
They don't really fit on the table well. That's all.
Yeah, we're gonna run out of space.
Well, I'm not gonna fan mine out like that. I'm just gonna...
I'm not either. All right, I got my answer on circles, by the way.
Yeah. And then I committed.
Yeah, I've got 9.
Oh, shoot.
How many do you have, Will?
3.
I got 7.
Oh, you're close. All right, that's a point for me, though. So we take... Whenever you get a point, you take a kudos card to count as a point. We'll count triangles next.
In the real game?
The triangles?
What? Okay.
Yeah, you get the... Have you decided if you're gonna do like the tokens to give out as the point trackers?
Yeah, that would be cool. I should do that.
Tokens?
In fact, I should have brought that in to table. That would have been an easy thing to bring into Tabletop Simulator for this. Next time.
Next time.
But yeah, for now we're just taking kudos cards for points. Count triangles. I've
Alright, I
got one.
Seems
like an Alex W.
I've got 8, I think. Yeah, I've
Whoa.
got 8.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah.
Kudos card for Will. Let's do squares. Green squares.
1.
We've got 6.
I've got 12.
12. Okay. Have another kudos.
Thank you.
Let's do diamonds. Purple diamonds. 3 for me.
I've got 4.
That's it for sure, Alex.
11.
There you go. Okay, hexagons. Blue hexagons. 3 again.
5.
I've got 8.
Oh, wow. Will, cleaning up.
Mm-hmm.
Hearts.
3.
I've also only got 3.
I've got 15.
Wow.
Okay.
Kind of a certified lover
really
boy
got
over
some
there.
hearts, Sam.
Am
I
I
do
right?
love the hearts, yeah. Okay, X's. Kind of X's. Somebody's losing a point here, and I think I know who it's gonna be.
3.
4 for me.
Oh, I've got 4 as well.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so let's count stars. And I guess whoever has the most stars is not gonna lose the point. I have 3.
Okay. I've also got 3.
Whoa! Okay, so when you're tied on
Is that
stars,
including your last card, Will?
That does include my last card, yeah.
Okay. I don't know if that was in your pile, but I guess it is right there.
So okay, so the tiebreaker, if you're tied on stars, is who has fewer X's. Obviously, we're trying to break the tie for X's. So I think the next tiebreaker is just who has the most cards, who collected the most total cards. So let's count that up.
I've got
I guess you can just
25.
Oh, I've got 23. Okay, so you win it. I will lose a point for having the most X's. And that's clearly going to make you the winner here with 3 points. Well done. Will Zeller continues to be king of games on my live stream. Thank you very much.
Non-stop, dude. Can't lose.
Yep. You really can't. All right, so let's card the shapes. Alex, you've played this before. Will, you've not played this before. What's your impression? What do you think?
Oh, it's pretty good. It's pretty solid.
All right. Okay, wow. Real mature.
I was polite and waited till the end.
That was, yeah, okay. That's true. I did say that you could do it, so there it is. Wow. Okay. Yeah, no, I think it's in a good spot. I'm feeling pretty happy with it. The tiebreakers. So it seems like you shouldn't have tiebreakers come up that frequently. But I will say, in my playtesting experience, they come up pretty frequently. So, I mean, we did eventually get to the bottom of it this time. How did you feel about the way that all got resolved?
I felt fine. What happens if we had the same number of...
fun if you did, like, if you tied on X's, both people lost a point.
Yeah, you could do that. It only works for X's, though, because you can't give both people points if they're tied on other things.
How would we resolve if we had both had the same amount of cards?
I mean, we're just off the cuff here, but I think probably would go to who has the most total shapes on their cards. After that, I really don't know. I really don't know what you would do after that. But, okay, how likely is it that you're going to tie on all of those counts, right?
Probably not very likely. I bet, you know what I bet you could do? I bet you could, I can show you how to do the math on that.
Okay.
We could find out the probability of that. Yeah.
Okay.
I think I think that you've got to do like a Markov chain.
Okay.
So much math.
I would be down to math that out. That sounds fun.
I'd have to crack back open my linear algebra book.
Well, maybe that's a good topic for another stream later on.
Yeah,
digging into the numbers. Show me the numbers. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's the game, guys. How are we doing on time here? Let's see.
5:51.
Okay, we're almost. We've been playing for about an hour here. How free are you guys? Do you want to play one more?
I can do another one.
Probably one more.
All right, let's play one more. And I'm trying to think if there was.
I need a redemption round.
That's true. Yeah, you do. This is kind of Alex's game. I'm surprised that.
I mean, I haven't won since the very first time I played, so.
Well, so is Will. Will's in that same boat, or could be in that same boat, I guess. After this game, we'll find out.
I won't be though. It's fine. I just win all the time. It's cool.
All right, let's find
That's
out.
what I do.
Were there any rules we were thinking of that we wanted to try out this time? I guess the stars thing. Can you name stars if you have 3 kudos cards? Let's say that you can this time.
Yeah, I think so.
Sure.
That's the only one I can think of, but I guess we'll...
Winner first, loser first.
Oh, yeah, true. I got to get those cards out of here. Winner goes first, I think, because it's kind of a disadvantage. So we'll give this to Will and give this to you.
Alrighty.
And you're up first.
Hear me out, Sam. Okay.
What do you think?
Now that you're affiliate, I got a content idea to pitch you on.
Okay.
I call it Moister Monday.
Moister Monday?
Yeah. So we do some sort of challenge, and then whoever loses has to eat an oyster and take a shot of Malort. That's where the moisture comes from.
That's not where I thought it was going to come from, but
no.
Wow, okay. Much to consider.
How do you feel about that? That could be content.
That's certainly something. On Monday though, that's kind of a wild way to spend a Monday.
You can't really do like Moister Thursday.
Yeah, it does work pretty exclusively with the Monday.
Yeah.
Don't mind if I do.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to get back to you on that one.
Okay.
I don't know if that's really the kind of stream I'm running here.
Yeah, it's
these two are the same
right
thing.
Content. Yep.
Okay, interesting. I thought that there wasn't any duplicates in here. I will need to look at that later.
Have you rigged the deck, Sam? Is this a rigged tabletop simulator deck?
No, I didn't do that. No, of course not.
Don't necessarily want any of those, but
I'll go ahead and start out on an early lead here with the hexagons.
Yeah, I'm bummed that you got that. It's big for you.
Well, for what it's worth, how thoughtful.
Yeah, it's worth a lot.
And thanks for being a good sport.
yeah, anytime.
Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, tough decision here. Oh, I guess I could have spent my kudos. Dang, I forgot that I had a kudos.
You want to?
No. Take your turn. That's my bad.
Okay. Like these all to my own.
Oh, interesting. You're taking circles, not squares. Okay. Okay. That's very generous of you. I appreciate that.
Well, I only had one square.
You have a kudos card, though. And there's another square out there.
I did. Oh, that would have worked. So I could have had 3 of 3. Well, that's me not paying attention.
Yeah, I know. Don't worry, dude. I did the same thing.
I kind of forgot I had a kudos card, so. Anyway. It's fine.
I'm taking this.
No, if you take it, then I'll still get a Kudos card later.
Okay. So I could take the squares and collect. Or I could take the diamonds and really push my luck. I think I'm doing that. Oh, dang. Okay, I'm not going to spin the kudos.
Come on.
Oh, yes! Okay, well, I guess that's still not... I mean, I'll take this, obviously. And I'll collect these two. And let me get you your kudos card.
Okay.
Yeah. Shapes are hard.
Yeah.
And this is... Oh, bummer. Yeah, I think I'll leave that out there.
Yeah, I guess. I'm gonna spend
Oh, dang.
because I'm
Oh, okay.
I could have completed both of my sets right there. Oh.
Come on, no, no. Well, I'll take this. And nope, I'm not spending it. I'm counting on Alex to take that. Yeah, nice, thank you.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Oh my god. There's a grand conspiracy against me.
Oh, let's go, dude. So sad.
Unreal.
All right. Well, that really paid off in a big way. Will. Wait, how do we get that one twice in a row? Anyways, I guess shapes are hard for you too.
Oh, did they? Might have gotten not discarded and just dropped back in the pile.
Oh, okay. Yeah, here, let me give you a new one then, because we can't get duplicates. Yeah, I'm sure you'll come back from this. That's a little more appropriate.
Unreal.
Yeah. Well, let me flip over this to see if I even want to spend a kudos card. I don't. That's my turn.
Those are my options.
Yeah, nothing great.
It's fine.
This is fine.
Nope.
Ooh. Take that.
This sucks.
That seems good.
I'm spending my kudos card.
Okay. Yeah, nice.
Come on.
And I'm gonna take these hearts. Thank you.
Oh my god.
And don't worry about it. No, we already had that one this time.
Did we?
I had that one.
Okay, yeah, good. Yeah, those must have gotten shuffled back.
I'm glad you're playing this game.
Oh my god. There's a concerted conspiracy against me.
Yeah, that's gotta be it. I definitely did stack the deck.
I'm gonna spend my last one. I want this.
Nice.
Keep stealing my cards. I'll keep giving
I will
kudos.
go ahead and do that and steal both the hexagons and the triangles. Thank you.
Okay, so it is pick one or the other.
It is pick one. Oh, hold on. How is it pick? Oh, but it completes both sets, dude.
Do you want to try playing it that way? That is kind of cool. I mean, I agree. That is kind of cool.
It was the perfect
I
storm.
guess
I would like to play.
Do it.
I would like to play that game. Thank you.
Of course you would.
Oh, that was the other rule that we were going to do too. Is if you take somebody else's card and it completes another set for you, you can kind of chain them together.
Yeah, that'd be.
Yeah.
We'll say that too.
Hell yeah! All right.
Is it my turn?
Okay.
This is yours?
Yes.
That's yours. Okay. Wow, not much on the table. I'll get in on this circle race.
Yeah.
And I think I'll leave it there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Oops. I'm so furious about what's been happening to me.
You just can't even think
That
straight anymore.
Yeah, I'm mouse slipping.
Kudos cards out into play.
Okay, this I think is what I want. And maybe more, Yup, I'll take that one as well. Is this the one that... Yeah, okay, that's fine.
I thought you said there weren't supposed to be duplicates.
No, so one of these is square diamond, the other one is diamond square.
Interesting. Interesting.
We should sit down. That would actually be a good content idea, Will, is to sit down and do like a hard math stream where we go through like probabilities and permutations of all of these.
Alright,
all
you're
the different...
done. It's my turn? Question mark?
No, I'm gonna spend another kudo and take this.
Okay.
There you go.
Well, just to keep the satisfaction of keeping that for me all for now.
Oh my goodness.
Interesting. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? I don't think I will. I don't think I will take that. I'll put that right there.
Choices.
Yeah, this is a tough one.
I think I'll just go ahead and complete these. That.
That makes sense.
Let's alt to look at it. I knew I could count on you.
Nice. All right, we'll go ahead and take this.
Yeah, that worked out pretty well. Dang. Dang, I should have cashed in.
No, go ahead and take this with a kudo. So I'll take all these. Thank you. And wait, are we playing that at chains?
Yeah, we are.
Oh, but I don't have a third square.
Yep. Bummer.
You lucked out this time.
That would have been massive.
That would have been ridiculous.
Almost did it again. Oh, if that had been on the table, I would have been vibing. All right.
Yeah, that would have been the comeback of the century. Give me a kudos card, please.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I'm here. Winky face.
Thanks. This one's much better in person.
I'm too mad right now. What have you learned?
You're mean.
just be furious the entire rest of the stream.
I'm gonna take Oh gosh, what have I learned? Did I learn that I should just complete sets when I have the opportunity? I don't think I learned that lesson. No, I didn't learn that lesson.
All right.
Oh, come on. Yeah, I have to take it. I have to take it now. I'll take this one. Complete squares. Give me that. And for you, Will, you're so kind. All right.
To be honest, I don't even want that star.
Yeah, I'm kind of feeling the same way. I kind of feel like I have enough stars. Well, apparently doesn't. Oh, okay, well.
You just don't want that X.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking. No. It's too risky because if this turns into another triangle, then you complete that set and take all my stuff. So I'm just gonna take this. Alex, I know you're just sandbagging.
Yeah, totally.
There you go. Wow. Okay. Take that.
I feel like it would be funny if you could complete an X set.
Why would you though? You never would. It would just prevent you from taking some cards in very specific situations, probably.
Well, maybe if everyone's just got like three stacks, you know. Of
maybe. Honestly, maybe.
Yeah. Because maybe it just works out to your advantage more than a.
I mean, at that point, you're kind of locking yourself into being the person with the most X's. But
then also, if you have to collect X's from everyone else.
Right, yeah. Yeah, you're taking everybody else's X's away from them. But I mean, I could maybe see there being a situation where you've already taken a bunch of X's throughout the game, you're already pretty locked into it, and you say, okay, well, I don't care about them at this point. I'm just going to use them to
Plus,
get
you can do the same with stars, right?
Yeah, you could, except the thing is that I like the mechanic of the single stars just going straight into your stash, and I feel like that is hard to explain without that.
I think X's and stars kind of need to stay their own thing. Otherwise, it just becomes everything is collectible in the same way.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I agree.
Have a mechanic that you can't control as much, or at least in the same way.
Yeah.
Is your turn, Sam?
Oh yeah, yeah, I think it is my turn.
I think it's yours.
I think it is. Yeah, let's take this. Oh, dang. I should have got that.
I should have got that.
Yeah, I want that. Give me that. And then give me that. And flipperoni this. I just got lucky.
Oh my god.
Well, you're sitting with 3 kudos cards over there. That's pretty good.
I know.
You're about to have a pop-off play?
Am I about to have a pop-off play? There's kind of nothing on the table, though, is the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I did it again. I'm gonna go ahead and I will use a kudo for the diamond.
Mm-hmm. Then another one.
Yes, and then another one.
Yeah.
In fact, wait.
What?
Well, what I want to do is I also want to complete all my triangles.
Oh, okay.
But I can't do that. Can I do that at the same time?
No,
Or does
I don't think so.
Yeah.
You're locked into one or the other.
Getting into like Yu-Gi-Oh resolve order things.
Yeah.
All right, give me these.
There you go.
All right, Sam, what will you?
Are you gonna kudos me?
Oh. Never change.
Thanks. Thank you so much.
You're so ready to grab those kudos cards until it's to give them to someone else.
Give me this.
Kinda cringe.
Of course you would take that one.
No, that's not a bad option either.
Low. Yeah.
Okay. No cards on the table. You can't complete a set, Will, but one of us can. And that's yeah. You did just get lucky on that one. That worked out very well.
No point to give out a kudos for this though, because
Nope.
it's over.
It's all over. All right, let's count them up, shall we?
How do you do the search?
You
function?
right click, and then there's a search. You just click on search.
There
It pulls
we
up a little
go.
menu for you. All right, so starting from the top, let's do circles first. I have 2.
I have 9.
You have 6, Alex? Is that what you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, that's for you then, Will. Triangles. I've got 6.
I've also got 6.
7.
Oh, close battle for triangles. Look at that. Squares.
I've got
6.
3.
Oh, 10 for me. That's an easy dub. Diamonds.
1.
Got 9.
Got 8.
Oh, nice. Love to see it. Hexagons. I've got 3.
3.
Oh, I just win that. I don't know how many I've got, but
Yeah, more than 3.
More than 3.
More than 3.
Hearts. I've got 3 of those.
I've also got 3 of
13.
those.
Oh, wow, look at this. Okay. So here's the important one now. X's. I've got 3.
I've got 4.
I've also got 4.
Oh, okay. You guys count stars.
4 again.
I've got 3.
Okay, so you lose the point, Will.
Unreal.
So now Alex and I are tied, which means it goes to stars. I also have 4 stars. So now it goes to who has the least X's. I've got 3 X's.
I've got 4.
4 X's. Okay, so that is
Yeah.
my dub then. All right. Well, look at that. There you go. Cards with shapes, everybody. Cards with shapes. Close one. That one was very close. A lot of those
Yes,
shapes
that was a
really
good
could have gone any way. So cool, guys. Well, any closing thoughts here? Anything you'd like to see? Any I do like the chaining things together angle. That's pretty cool. Excited to play around with that. Oh, I see. I can't because you're searching. Will, stop searching that deck. I gotta stack this.
Oh.
I stole one.
Okay. I will say it's more satisfying when you have a game with just tons of stuff on the board to watch that happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty
We keep
fun.
doing it right after we've cleaned up.
Oh yeah, true. I guess that's why. Here,
We clean up and then
should we
flip the
play
table.
some? Let's just spread all the cards out. This would be a good way to close out the stream. Spread all the cards out. Flip them all over.
I like that we clean up a virtual game.
Well, it's because I'm gonna save the state of it afterwards, and
Okay.
I want it to be organized for next time.
That's fair. You don't just have an initial state of it?
I guess that's true. Yeah, I do have the version that we played with saved. Wow, this looks fun. Look at those physics. Can I pick up any of these cards? Are you flipping it multiple times?
Yeah, you can flip it again and again. It exists somewhere.
Okay.
Oh, it exists. Wow. Yeah, get him.
So satisfying. Try to grab cards. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Gather. Shuffle.
52 pickup.
One of these days we should play a whole game. Try to play a whole game of this with the cards just suspended in midair. No table. Cool, guys. All right, well, thanks for playing. Thanks for playtesting with me. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for
That was a lot of fun.
bringing me to play.
You bet.
Cards and shapes.
Yeah, I'll let you know the next time we're doing this. Get you in here again.
Yeah.
So, cool. All right, well, I think that's all I got. I'm going to hang up the call, close out the stream. But thank you guys again. I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye. All right, everybody. Well, that is Cards with Shapes. Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. I like where it's at. I think we made some fun little additions to it this time. And yeah, I think it's coming along nicely. Almost ready. I would say it's almost ready. I'm thinking this is going to be a 2025 Studio Spicy release. I know it's the first time that we've done it on stream, but it is something that I've been working on for quite some time now. So who knows? 6 months from now, we're in 2025. We could be seeing a box version of that on screen, just like we are seeing our box versions. Let's take one more look. Let's take one more look today at the draft tool. Myth Mash. I'm so stoked about these. This is so cool. So cool to have these here. But and if you didn't catch this at the start of the stream, we did unbox these. Go check it out. Do a little rewind. Go check it out. It was very fun. Very fulfilling. So, all right. Well, that's going to do it for me today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If this is your first time tuning in and you like what you saw and you want to see more of it, you can go ahead and hit that little heart button, the follow button, down right below the screen, and it'll let you know. It'll give you a little notification every time that I go live in the future. I'm live every Wednesday and Friday, just like today. And this is pretty standard for what we do on the stream. We do some play testing, we look at some games, we hang out, we have fun. It's a good time. So would love to see you around here more often if you're interested in that kind of stuff. I also have a YouTube channel and an Instagram page and other places you can follow me. It's all at Studio Spicy. If you want it all condensed into one nice hub, you can go to my website, sp1cy.com. Yeah, that'll give you all the links that you need to get to my various online presences. Also coming soon, I'm going to have these games up for not pre-order, but like a wait list, I guess. So you'll get notified when the game goes live. And once again, we're looking at middle of October for that, tentatively targeting October 18th as the release. So I think that is all I've got. Thank you again for being here. And I hope you have a great rest of your Friday. Hope you have some nice, fun gaming planned. I don't know what I've got in the works for the rest of my day. I'm going to go figure that out right now. But all right, well, I'll catch you next Wednesday right back here on the Twitch channel for some more gaming content. And I'll see you guys around. Take care. Have fun. Bye.